What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to go over one of the lesser known of the elephant species we had here in North America. Everybody gets them confused for the mammoths. Today we're actually going over mastodons. So I found a cool article that has 10 facts about mastodons, so let's go ahead and hop into the article. Before we do this though, guys, please remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications so you never miss anything from me, as well as drop comments down below with any questions you might have and anything you'd like for me to cover in the future. So today's article is coming from thoughtco.com. If you guys like, please go there and show them some love. This is 10 facts about mastodons. Mastodons and mammoths are often confused, which is understandable since they were both giant, shaggy, prehistoric elephants that roamed the plains of the Pleistocene North America and Eurasia from 2 million to as recently as 20,000 years ago. Below, you'll discover 10 fascinating facts about the mastodon, the lesser known half of the pachyderm pair. So yeah, they're, pachyderm elephant. They're all actually just, related. Essentially just big, shaggy elephants roaming around the plains and the, savannas and stuff of North America. Number 1. The name mastodon means nipple tooth. Nipple refers to the characteristic shape of the mastodon molar teeth, not its mammary glands. For the record, the mastodon's official genus name is Mammut, which is confusingly similar to Mammuthus, the genus name of the woolly mammoth. The mastodon is the preferred usage of both scientific and the general public. Number 2. Mastodons, like mammoths, were covered with fur. The woolly mammoth gets all the press, but the mastodons, and particularly the most famous member of the breed, the North American mastodon, also has thick coats of shaggy hair to protect them from the intense cold of the Pleistocene North America and Eurasia. It's possible that Ice Age humans found it easier to hunt and strip the pelts off woolly mammoths as opposed to mastodons, which may help to explain how the mastodon's fur is so relatively unappreciated today. Number 3. The mastodon family tree originated in Africa. About 30 million years ago, a population of prehistoric elephants in Africa branched off into a group that eventually included the genus Mammut, as well as the lesser-known ancestral pachyderms. Yeah, I'm about to butcher this pretty hard, guys. This is going to be an interesting one. Eozygodon and Zygolophodon. By the late Pleistocene epoch, mastodons were thick on the ground in Eurasia, and by the ensuing Pleistocene, they had crossed the Siberian land bridge and populated North America. Yeah, so the Siberian land bridge is literally what it sounds. It's part of the Mammoth Steppe, and it actually connected Siberia with like Alaska and that area, and just went all the way down. So a lot of Eurasian animals ended up here in North America, and vice versa. A lot of North American animals went the other way. Number 4. Mastodons were browsers rather than grazers. Grazing and browsing are important terms to know when you're talking about plant-eating animals. While woolly mammoths grazed on grass, lots and lots of grass, mastodons were primarily browsers, nibbling on shrubs and the low-lying branches of trees. Lately, there has been some controversy about the extent to which mastodons were exclusively browsers. Some paleontologists believe specimens in the genus Mammut were not average to grazing when circumstances demanded. Number 5. Male mastodons fought one another with their tusks. I feel like mammoths did that too. I don't really know how that one is going to correspond with just being a mastodon fact. Mastodons were famous for their long, curved, dangerous-looking tusks, which still weren't quite as long, curved, and dangerous-looking as the tusk wielded by woolly mammoths. Number 6. Some mastodon bones bear the marks of tuberculosis. Not only human beings are susceptible to the ravages of tuberculosis, many other mammals perish from this slow-developing bacterial infection, which can scar bones as well as lung tissue. When they don't kill an animal outright, the discovery of mastodon specimens bearing physical evidence of tuberculosis raises the interesting theory that these prehistoric elephants were doomed by pressure to the early human settlers of North America who brought this disease with them from the old world. Yeah, so that's actually kind of an interesting thing. Like, there's not a lot that ties, evidence of us. Like, we have lots of evidence of us hunting them, but it's very rare that you'll find like a disease that we can attribute straight up from humans coming over to the mastodons and the mammoths. So that's really cool in my opinion. Number 7. Mastodons, unlike mammoths, were solitary animals. Woolly mammoth fossils tend to be discovered in association with other woolly mammoth fossils, leading paleontologists to infer that these elephants formed small family units, if not larger herds. By contrast, most mastodon remains are completely isolated, which is evidence, but not proof, of a solitary lifestyle among full-grown adults. It's possible that adult mastodons only gather together during the breeding season, and the only long-term association were between mothers and children, as is the pattern with modern elephants. Number 8. There are 4 identified species of mastodon. The most famous mastodon species in North America, Mastodon mammut americanum. 2 others, M. matthew and M. raceyi, are also similar to M. americanum that not all paleontologists agree that they even merit their own species designation. While a 4th, M. coccinus, were originally assumed as a species of the obscure Plymostodon. All of these proboscideans ranged across the expanse of Pliocene and Pleistocene North America and Eurasia during the Pleistocene epoch. Number 9. The first American mastodon fossil was discovered in New York. In 1705, in the town of Claverack, New York, a farmer discovered a fossil tooth weighing a whopping 5 pounds. The man traded his find to a local politician for a glass of rum. The politician then gifted the tooth to the state's governor, and the governor shipped it back to England with the label "Tooth of a Giant." The fossil tooth, which you guessed it belonged to a North American mastodon, quickly achieved fame as the incognitum, or unknown thing, a designation it retained until naturalists had learned about more of the Pleistocene life. And number 10. Mastodons went extinct after the last ice age. There is one unfortunate thing mastodons share in common with woolly mammoths. Both of these elephant ancestors went extinct about 11,000 years ago, shortly after the last ice age. No one knows for sure what precipitated their demise, though it was likely a combination of climate change, increased competition for accustomed food sources, and possibly hunting by early human settlers. Who knew that a single mastodon could feed an entire tribe for a week and clothe it for years? Well, there you have it. There's 10 facts about mastodon. I hope you guys actually learned something and can maybe tell some of the difference between mastodon and mammoth now, and just how kind of similar they were, but also they were their own unique thing. Please let me know if you guys knew any of those facts prior to this in the comment section down below. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, follow me on all my social medias, which will be listed at the end of this video, and I will see you guys in the next video.